So we're at the Airdrie Martial Arts Centre. We have Trial by Fire 16 in 10 days. And we got Andreas, is it Holguin? Holguin?
Holguin, yeah.
Holguin, all right, there. So you've been doing really well. You've been showing that you got some power knockouts. What have you been training for this fight?
Well, I've been training more my boxing style since I do pretty good on kicks, but I feel like I drop my hands a little bit. So I've been practicing more like boxing style, yeah.
So when was your last fight before this one?
Maybe 2 weeks ago in the casino, Mark Miles course.
How'd that fight go?
October 19, I won by unanimous decision, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that on Instagram. So can you describe that fight to me? How it transpired?
Well, I fought a pretty hard guy, Omar, I think was his name.
Yep.
He was pretty tall actually, but thankfully to Damien, I train a lot with him. He's pretty much the same height. So we just training, working the outside, kicking the leg, trying to take out the balance and just close the distance. So I was throwing like, my 1-2, and as soon as I close the distance, I start throwing punches, trying to avoid the clinch because of the difference of the height. But yeah, mostly was I worked the hands on that fight.
That was great, unanimous. Congrats, man. So in that fight, right? Omar is a pretty good fighter.
Yep.
What did you learn from that fight? Like he has pretty long reach, right?
Yeah, I was having an issue the first round with the tips. He was tipping a lot, so trying to keep his distance. So that's why I was trying to close the distance as soon as possible. So I learned maybe I should get better at catching his kicks or moving around the ring, just not stay steady.
Okay, cool. So 10 days to the fight. Do you know who you're fighting? Do you know the person,
I think
your
it's
opponent?
Ben O'Dwyer from Edmonton. So I haven't seen any video or fights about him. So honestly, I don't know how the fight's gonna look like.
Okay, so you don't know how the fight's gonna look like. How do you prepare for that? How have you been preparing for this fight? Seeing how it's an unknown kind of fighter.
We've been working a lot in the clinch, elbows, and knees since it's gonna be another full rules fight. But I'm gonna be ready for anything. My crew Luis and crew Vanessa, they always have a plan for everything. So we don't stick with only one plan. So if something is not working, second round, third round, we're gonna figure out. Yeah.
So what's the weight class you're fighting at?
150.
150, and what are you right now?
167.
Okay, so you're gonna shave off 17 pounds in 10 days.
Yep.
So what do you typically do to shave that off in 10 days?
I actually am doing diet. Maybe doing just eating chicken, fish, vegetables, and water loading a week before.
A week before, okay.
So we just drop all the weight in the sauna. So
cool. So in your other fights, right? Was it the same weight class, or did you go up and down?
No, it's same class.
Same, okay.
It's 150, yeah.
Is that your comfort zone?
Well, I have 4 fights now, and I've been doing 155, 150. I feel pretty good. I might be able to do 147, but I think 150 it's good for me.
Cool, man. So 10 days left. Apart from cutting weight and eating and all that stuff, what are you gonna do for fun? Keep yourself busy.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't do much. I just work and training. That's all.
How about this weekend? Are you gonna watch the Jake Paul fight versus Tyson?
No.
Yeah, a lot of guys are eyeing that one down. Okay, man. So you had 4 fights, right? You had one fight was here. The first fight was here in Trial by Fire, right? Was it?
Yeah, I got 2 fights at Trial by Fire and 2 in the casino, the Mark Miles card. Yeah.
Okay. Are you planning to do TBAs this year with your teammates?
Sorry?
TBAs? Are you planning to attend that this year?
Could be, yeah. I don't know. I haven't talked about it, but could be an option, yeah.
And how old are you right now?
24. I just turned 24 in October.
24. That's a good age, man. So you're doing amateur fights right now. Are you intending to go pro later on?
Yep. That's why I'm training. That's why I like fighting, right? Vanessa, it's keeping me busy. I've been doing. This is my 3rd fight this year, so hopefully we can do 1 more after the end of the year, and for sure we're doing Trial by Fire March next year. So yeah, maybe by the 8, 7 fights, maybe we can do something else.
Looking forward to that, man. It looks like Anthony's looking to go pro in 2025 ish. It'd be crazy if all you guys went pro eventually, and this was like a killer team that's traveling around the world. I'd love to see that, man. So, Andreas, man, looking forward to your fight in 10 days. Every fight you've done so far has been crazy. So, I'm looking forward to see your improvements since your last fight with Mike Miles. Appreciate your time. I'm going to tag you and post
Yep.
it, okay?
Yep. Yep.
All right, buddy. Thanks for your time, man.
Thank you.
Looking forward to it.